Hey, Elisa. Thanks for coming on today. I appreciate it. Sorry I couldn't give you like an exact time that I was going to be on, but I was working on some stuff this morning and I just wasn't sure when I would be doing that. So thank you. Thank you for coming on. I'm going to be trying something that I did the other day too. I'm going to also be streaming to Twitch through my phone. And so what that means is if anybody is online on Twitch, I'll be looking over at that chat too. I'm working on ways to do both at the same time without needing to use my phone, but it requires extra steps and I am learning, but I don't exactly know how yet. So, oh, hey Kenyatta, how are you? Thank you for coming on. I was just telling Elisa that I'm going to try to be streaming to Twitch again. And I have a method for doing both at the same time without using my phone, but it requires a few more steps, so I'm not quite ready to do that today. So I'm using my phone again. I hope it wasn't too distracting the other day when I was looking at the chat back and forth. If it becomes too distracting, I will stop doing it. But for right now, it's on my phone, and every now and then I'll just kind of pop over into the chat. It's not actually on yet. I didn't start it. Oops. Hope you guys are okay with that. I'm trying to do a little bit of both, you know? Okay, so I'm going to switch over. Let's see, maybe. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to say a quick hello to Twitch, And if you're following and watching this later, thank you very much. Welcome. My name's Lisa, and I'm finishing up a puzzle today, and I'll show both of you. It's called Hey Sugar, and I'm also going to be starting up a puzzle that has Easter eggs on it. And so that one is 300 pieces. I've not separated out pieces or anything, so it's going to take a little bit more, time. But I hope you're still, I hope you'll still hang out. Can you hear my music okay? Is it relaxing, I hope? Hey, Radical! Welcome. I'm still doing streaming on my phone and on my computer setup, so I'll be looking back and forth. I do know how to do it differently with plugins, but I didn't want to try and plus it today. So I'll show you my puzzle every now and then. Hey, Ashley, how are you? So we have Kenyatta and Elisa with us today on YouTube. And we have Radical and Artishly on Twitch. So, I'm going to get my little screen going, and I'll show you guys the puzzle every now and then. Pepper is, well, he's not sleeping anymore. Yeah, there's a plugin from OBS, and I watched a video, but it requires downloading the plugin. So we'll both learn at the same time. So yes, and Radical says hello. Oh, hey Jacqueline, how are you? Oh, Kenyatta, you can't hear the music. Okay, it's not on loud, but let me turn it up a little bit. Thanks for joining, Jacqueline. I just want to mention I will be streaming a little bit to Twitch as well. So if you see me look off to the side, that is me looking at the chat. It will become a little more seamless, hopefully, at some point, but right now, I've got both going on. So, I'm finishing up Hey Sugar, and which is good, I'm glad. And Kenyatta is I just turned the music just a little bit louder. Can you hear it? Of course, now it stops. Ooh, and it looks like my phone did a trying to focus, so I hope it doesn't do that often. Okay, music is good. So Elisa hears the music, and we'll see if Kenyatta hears it. Jacqueline, do you hear the music? So we'll see if Pepper joins us. He was sleeping all morning, but we just fed him again, so... But he might have gone back up to sleep. Okay. Oh, good. Thanks, Jacqueline. So, all we have left are the pink and red pieces over on the right-hand side. This has been fun to do. It's very bright, colorful. I'm gonna show the folks on Twitch my progress. If I can do that. Let's see if that's the button. No, it is not. I'm going to turn it so that camera so you can see it. So that's all I have to do left. And then I will start up the other one. So I'm lucky. The reason that I'm able to stream now is because I'm working tomorrow. Figured I'd just do something a little impromptu, and I'm glad you guys are here. Jacqueline, I know I often catch you when you're needing to either go to work or get ready for bed because you got to get up early. So I'm glad that we caught you this time. So Ashley, you mean you're almost done with your dual stream setup? And folks, particularly those of you on YouTube, if I ever miss something important that you've said because I haven't seen it and I don't react to it, please say it again and I will definitely reply. Oh, I don't know how that happened. One of the Easter egg pieces, whoopsies, jumped into this puzzle. Oh, nice. Every other Friday you're off. Okay, great. Well, then I am lucky. Ah, okay, you've not started. It's on your to-do list. Well, that is better than not being on your to-do list. My to-do list is rather long with lots of ideas, and I literally just said to my husband today, can you help me if I tell you what I need to do? Also, I'm waiting to hear back from an insurance provider about a bill, so if I have to stop streaming, I will do that, but I'll jump back on again. Ah, that makes sense. Well, for me, it's just a matter of saying, well, I need to, please check in with me and see if I've called this person back. Because I have a tendency to set some things up and then I don't follow through. And I want to follow through. So. But my husband has plenty of his own things to do, so I know I need to mostly do that myself. Yep. I agree. Accountability, that's the key thing. this is wrong. Well, maybe not. I might not be as super chatty today, but I will chat as much as you like. Sometimes it's good, I think, to just kind of puzzle and relax and yeah, it looks like that's supposed to fit, and it does fit, but then the other pieces don't fit, so we'll put that one over there. There we go. Folks on Twitch, if you have, if you can let me know how you hear the music, if you hear it well, I'd appreciate it. I did not set it up through my computer. I know you can, I just didn't, but I'm using my paid Epidemic Sound account, but I would just be curious how it sounds. Okay, good. Thanks. Almost done with this puzzle, and then I have an Easter egg puzzle that I'm going to be working on. But I have not pulled out any pieces or anything. I generally try to pull out pieces, at least the border, just to make it a little bit easier and more interesting for people to watch, as opposed to just, you know, sorting through pieces. But today we're just going to be needing to do a bit of sorting. I do have that other puzzle that I've been working on, but it's so dark. This is the other, get the other one so you can see. Whoops, and it is upside down. And I'll show you guys on Twitch in a second. It's a very busy family vacation, but with that station wagon that I think I've talked about so many times now. And my camera on my phone apparently is a lot more vibrant than my camera on my computer. But the puzzling is darker. And I just don't know. Oh, that's lovely. So this is by Robin Blair, I think. Let's double check. Hey Sugar by Robin Blair, and is from Buffalo. And I will show my friends over here that it's all done. I'm not quite sure, but I think you might be seeing that upside down. I don't know. So now what we're gonna do, oh, I started that the other day, so, but thank you. Thanks, Kenyatta. Yeah, I really like it. And I was thinking I was gonna get rid of this one because, you know, I have space issues. But it's so pretty. But I think it might be a good one to, oh good. Thanks, Ashley. I was thinking I might bring this to the nursing home that my mom was at, because it's 300 pieces and it would probably be good for either the residents or like grandkids that come to visit. Ooh, look. holds up pretty well. If I were to do a puzzle hold. So we'll see that this one and the other one that I did the other day with the cubes, they're ready to go out. But I'm all about the fun, colorful puzzles if I can be. Of course, with the exception of this one that I just showed you, but it is colorful. It's just that the building of it, the pieces are just so dark. I'll show you if I can get my, it's under like 3 levels of puzzle board. So I don't know, that could be a problem. We'll see. I might be, let's see if we can do a magic trick. Because I don't want to put this one away just yet. Oh, hi, Mary Puzzle. Yeah, if you could see my basement where I puzzle, I have puzzles on my shelves, which those are puzzles that are in the line to do. But then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 puzzles in bins scattered around my basement, and those are ones that are done. I do have one box that I sort of call my puzzle vault. Those are puzzles that I'm maybe gonna keep, maybe not. No, I'm gonna keep them, but they're not ones that I've done yet. It's a little hard to explain, but I will be dipping into that puzzle vault at some point to show you why the things that are in there are in there. Yeah, so I'm going to try to... Oh, and I have puzzles upstairs as well. So, yeah, they're everywhere. Mary, how many puzzles would you guess that you have? Do you keep track in a puzzle app or anything? Or if you had to, like, guess a number? Okay. We're going to see if we can make this work without making the Twitch people sick. Oh, there you go. Oh, 400 to 500-ish. Oh my gosh, Artistly, holy cow. Where do you keep this? Where do you keep them all? That's amazing. Yeah, so that's what's tricky. It's like this one is so pretty and it was nice and quick to build. So I'm like, oh, do I want to get rid of it? I don't know. So pretty. And I need to get another bin of ones that I've finished. And I didn't even count the overflowing Christmas puzzle box. That one doesn't even have a lid, and it's like stacked up to the top underneath the table. So we either have to get rid of jigsaw puzzles. I'm not jigsaw puzzles, board games. I do have to get rid of some jigsaw puzzles, but I generally just keep all my puzzles for the most part, or I have in the past, because I've spent money on them, even if it's from Goodwill. But I've started doing them once if it's Goodwill, and then sending them along back to Goodwill. You counted once when your friend told you you had a problem, you have over 100? Ah, nice. Okay, perfect. You live near a library that takes donated puzzles? I can access them again if I want to do them. Wonderful. Wonderful. I love that. I work at a library, and I've tried to get like an official puzzle swap area, but we don't really have the space at our library to do that either. But we do have an area in our, I guess you don't have to see this box, we have an area in the in our staff lounge, and I started a puzzle area up there, and so I started it with my puzzles that I was ready to move along. And then since then, one of my friends who also does a lot of puzzling, she rotates them out at a different library for me, which is awesome, and I really appreciate that. So what started as just my collection that was ready to go out, other people have brought some in, and then when we've gotten to the point we've done some, my friend brings them to the other library, makes the swap, and brings them back. So they're kind of self-sustaining. The process is self-sustaining now, which is great, and I really appreciate it. Okay, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to do like a presto changeo. Oh, hello, it is Tony. It's very nice to meet you. Thanks for joining me today. So I just showed my beautiful puzzle to my YouTube friends. This is Hey Sugar, and I'm going to share it with you since you didn't see it. Just finished that one up. Sorry if I made you a little Disney. Well, that was a slip. We are big Disney fans in our house. As I mentioned earlier, I'm working on the plugin that'll let me do both Twitch and YouTube at the same time and not look over from one to the other, but I do appreciate people's patience, since for right now I'm still getting that set up. Okay, so we're doing a little switcheroony so I can show you the puzzle. I told you I have like 3 layers of boards right now, and I'm covering up Pepper's sleeping spot since he's not down here. But if he joins us, we'll have to do the switcheroony again. Oh yes, right now I am both on, but I'm on Twitch on my phone and YouTube on the computer, and that means I have to swap back and forth and look at the different screens. Once I get the plugin going, I'll be able to just look at one screen. So, alright, here we go. I'm going to show you that puzzle, this one that I got. I'm going to show you my progress. I love the theme, but the puzzle is so dark, and I contemplated putting it away. We're going to start a cheerful, bright puzzle in just a minute. So YouTube friends, you can see that this is the car. Now we had a green car, a big green station wagon. So I've done some colorful elements like the blankets and, you know, the car. But overall, this puzzle is dark. I'll show my Twitch friends. This is that Ravensburger family vacation puzzle. But it's pretty dark. And the way I have my, again, sorry Twitch friends for making you ill, for switching you around. So it's dark. So I haven't taken it up yet. I should probably just keep plugging away at it. But what we're going to do now, I just wanted to show you because it's there, it's hanging out. But what I'm going to do now is work on the Easter egg puzzle that I showed you. And I have some little peeps. Whoops, there we go. These are actually Pepper's toys. He hasn't really engaged with them that much, so you know what? We're going to do it on the black background because this puzzle board or this foam core piece rather, is wobbly. I don't want to puzzle on it. I don't know what that is. Okay, and as I mentioned, I have not pulled out the pieces yet, so that's what we're going to do right now. This is the image. It's very colorful. It's a 300-piece puzzle by Joyen. I am not familiar with Joyen. It says it's age 14 plus, so I'm fairly confident that I'll be able to do this. I got it for $3.99 from Goodwill a few years ago. And that's about all we have on it. It's called Easter Eggs from the company Joyen. It's kind of cute. They have a little smiley face for the O. So I think we're just going to do some relaxing piece sorting. And every now and then I'll share my progress with folks on Twitch. And our cat Pepperjack, who often joins me, is either sleeping because he has a full belly, or I think he probably is sleeping. That's okay. And I'm not sure how I'm going to be able to sort this one because, as you can see, the eggs are all different colors. So what I might do is buy pink and the greens. So I'm going to pick out the border pieces first. But while I'm doing that, I'm going to be sorting by the other colors, because otherwise, you know, I try to be mindful of my time, and I don't really want to be doing stuff twice. So if I can see some colors that will go into one spot, I'm going to put them there. Now, is anybody in the middle? Oh, you know what? I need to have another. Let's see. I have a lot of puzzle trays, but right now, most of my puzzle trays are filled up with the station wagon that I don't really love. So I think what that means is I need to finish that up. So I needed a. Hang on a second. I thought I had a few more of the puzzle trays. I love these. They're not too, they're kind of small, to be honest. And I cut these pieces of felt so there wouldn't be a glare when the lights are shining on it. Right now I have my lights kind of turned away so you don't see that, but I put these on here too. And I was thinking, you know, they're blue because I purchased them from, hey, I'll show you my progress. I'm sorting pieces because I finished the one puzzle. So there's not a whole lot of progress in there. It's just me chatting a bit today. Maybe Pepper joining, but this is the puzzle that I am starting because I finished Hey Sugar. So it's nice and bright and cheerful. Yeah, if I can make it, you know what, I'll do this. Again, sorry Twitch friends, I'm going to make you nauseous, probably. Let's turn this so you can see. Yeah, thanks. I really like it. It's nice and colorful. And for those who didn't hear the first time, I am working on my double setup for Twitch and YouTube, but if I'm looking over one way or looking over the other way, I'm working on looking at the different chats. I know that there's a plugin, I have the information, but I thought, you know what, I just wanted to get on and do a little streaming. So that's a tomorrow Lisa, well, not tomorrow because I gotta work, but it's another day Lisa issue. Oh, but what I was saying, these puzzle trays are from Ravensburger, and so of course they're blue because that makes sense, but I'm more of a favorite of purple and turquoise and pink. So I kind of wondered if it would be, I mean, they're my puzzle trays. I bought them. I'm thinking I might spray paint them when the weather gets consistently nicer. Have I ever spray painted anything? No. But I thought, why not? So I was thinking purple or turquoise, that might be kind of fun. I did find out that, oh, I don't know where it is, but I got a 3D printed puzzle board that that I had someone make for me, which was amazing. And I said, hey, if I buy you the filament, would you be able to make me one that's in purple or turquoise? And they said, sure. And they said, and actually, I said, I don't know if you do that or not, so if that's not a thing, you know, like buying the filament, just don't worry about it. But I'd emailed the person because I didn't want to put them on the spot. And then they came over and talked to me, and they're like, you know, that's okay. And actually, we have some purple filament that we just got in. They said it's not loaded up right now, but I'm like, that is okay. If I put in my request, can you just hold on to it? And they said, sure. We can do one print a month. I've sort of been spacing it out a bit because I don't want to take advantage. But, so I have one puzzle tray and it worked great. It's about this big. I think it's upstairs. I'm gonna go grab it so you can see it because it's cool. So this is the puzzle tray, and the files are on Thingiverse. And the cool thing is it has a little slopey, I don't know how to show it, but a little slopey area, so it's not like the other puzzles trays that have high sides. So you can build a section of the puzzle on here and then like slide it off onto the table. And I think it came out great. So a wonderful person made all the files and put it up on Thingiverse. And I'd say this is, I don't know, 6 inches or something like that. So it does. Yeah, there is a company, I don't know the individual's name, I think it is Zach, isn't it? So Zacho. There is a company that makes very nice puzzle boards that I have not I did not spend time at their booth at Nationals, since I have a lot of puzzle trays, as you know, as it is. I don't think it's, I would think since he's, yeah, Zach, okay. I'm guessing that that's not the person that made these files on Thingiverse, because the files on Thingiverse are, are free. And since Zach sells puzzle boards, I wouldn't think he would put them up. But yes, I've heard very good things about Zacko puzzle boards. Anyway, I'm hoping to get a tray and, oh, hey Lisa, let's see here. Thank you, Elisa. I appreciate that. And Elisa saying hello. Hello to, there's some folks over on Twitch, and there's still some folks in the chat, so yeah, I like those similar style. Yes, so I'm assuming they have the same like slope to make it easier. I know a lot of people use the Zacko boards, particularly at Nationals, I think. And the other thing that's cool too is he makes those dividers. So for the tables, and so when you have people that are puzzling, two people puzzling on the table, either for individuals or I think they do it for pairs too, there's like a wooden strip that goes down the middle of the table, and I think it's clipped on both sides, and then the puzzle pieces don't go over it, which I think is amazing. So I think that is great. I don't know if those, if he made them for the USA Jigsaw Puzzle Association in particular, or if they purchased them, or what, but if he donated them, that's amazing, and kudos to him. But even if he sold them, that is a lot of work to do all of those, because there's like 200 tables. Oh, I know, Elisa. Pepper is upstairs, probably. He might have gone back to sleep, because I did feed him earlier. You know he'd be all up in my business if he were here. Ah, okay, so he sponsors them. That's amazing. That is amazing. Whoops, look, I have a whole section. As Ricky would say, whoops, that these are all freebies. Oh, thanks so much for joining in. I appreciate it. And hopefully next time you'll see a little bit easier. You'll be able to see the puzzle. But I appreciate you coming on. Thank you. Yeah, but Ricky's book, Ricky's puzzle in chat, I think he's amazing. I think you all you guys on, Lisa said everyone in the chat is amazing. 100%. I totally agree. And I thank you everyone for coming. But Ricky, calls those freebies. And so he breaks them apart. And I try to do the same if I can. So that was a few too many freebies. I love watching him. I don't, he doesn't do live streams. I don't know if he's ever planning on it, but it's so relaxing to watch his videos. I just love it. I told him once that he reminds me of Mr. Rogers. He's so relaxing. Oh, no, that's not who I said. I said Bob Ross. He reminds me of, the painter that does the happy little trees. Oh, thank you, Elisa. I'm glad that you can hear me and the music okay. But yeah, that's who I compared him to, as Bob Ross. Not that I watched Bob Ross a ton growing up, but just that same sort of, peaceful, relaxing vibe. Okay, I'm getting more and more of the pieces, I'm getting them separated, so I have a nice little stack of the border pieces. So I should be able to start puzzling the border pretty soon. Thank you again to my Twitch friends who do not see the puzzle and are still hanging around. There's not too much to see yet, since I'm just sorting. Never fear though, I will turn the camera around when I have something to show you. And next time, I'm hopeful that you'll be able to see it above too. I know the steps. I just know it'll probably also take me like an hour to get through the steps, so I wanted to get on and say hello to people. Oh, hey, Kenyatta. So sorry, I did not see. Okay, bye-bye. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I gotta catch up in your videos as well, so maybe I'll work on one of those later. And thank you, Elisa, for saying bye to Kenyatta, because I was able to catch that. I hadn't caught her saying goodbye, so I appreciate it. As always, friends, if I don't respond to something that you specifically said, make sure you say it again, and I'll be most happy that you did, because I just missed it the first time around. Whoops. Threw a border piece over there. Elisa, I think the last time we talked, you were working on an ice cream treats puzzle. Am I remembering right? This puzzle is so nice and colorful. I think I mentioned earlier that I'm waiting on a phone call for some life stuff that I needed to take care of because I kind of procrastinate on things. So I'm like, you know what? I had the time off today. I needed to follow through with it, and of course nobody was able to take my call at the time, so I left a message. So if that call comes through, I am going to have to stop the stream, but maybe I'll pick it up again. Just want to make sure everything's squared away with the medical bill. My insurance says I don't owe anything, but it's the provider that's like, They're like, send us the explanation of benefits. I think that's what it is. So we'll see what they say. I think we are almost done sorting. The thing I really like about this sorting tray system, or in particular these puzzle piece ones, I discovered, oh, you know what? Let me put these little guys out there. Those are Pepper's toys that he's not really enjoyed that much yet, but he has lots of little toys. So I thought they'd be kind of fun since this is an Easter puzzle. Forgot what I was saying. Don't mind me forgetting. Oh, I remember now. What I really like is that I was able to stack all the trays on top of each other, and then I have a tripod that goes up and over my table here, and I was able to wrap this part of the puzzle board, keep saying the wrong things, of my puzzle tray. I was able to wrap it around the base of the base of my tripod, which is super handy because I would have a ton of space to be just randomly throwing lots of trays. Okay, so as a reminder, this is what the puzzle looks like. Nice and colorful, 300 pieces by Joyin. And I roughly sorted by the border and yellows and greens and pinks and purples. The handy thing is there's only one purple egg, so that'll be easy. And blues, and then I have one random chunk. But what I'm going to do right now is put all of the puzzle pieces. Oh, I just love how that looks. You can't see. You know what? I can turn it so you can see how it works. Not turn it, but I'm going to move the screen just a little bit. Where did it go? Oh, no, you can't see it. It's right. It's out of reach. I'm so sorry. You can't see, but it's... Imagine that there's a pole. And this little part of the pole, or this indentation, is where I can wrap around the pole. I think it's cute and clever. Okay, we're going to put the little peep over here while we move this over, and now you're going to start puzzling the border. Okay, super. Thanks, Reticle. Lurking is good. Just so you can see, I put these little peeps out. Aren't they cute? Those are Pepper's toys. He doesn't really get into it that much. Oh my, I just broke that border. So let's see, we'll put these guys right here. I hope this puzzle board is big enough for this puzzle. I suppose I could measure it, but I don't have a yardstick or anything down here, so we're gonna say, oh, I know how I can do it. So the dimensions, I have the Hey Sugar puzzle out. Okay, so 21 inches by 15 inches. So that's what this one is, 21 inches. You guys remember that, okay? 21 inches by 15 inches. I'll leave it right, well, you can't see that. So let's see. And this one, what are the dimensions of the puzzle that I just did? Oh, here it is. 21 inches by 15. Okay, super, wonderful. It is the same. So now we're going to use this beast of a puzzle to measure the edge of both of the puzzles. I know this is so this one is one length of the Ravensburger box. Let's say 1.5. So that's what this board is. Now I'm going to go measure the puzzle that I just did. It's gonna be close, but I'm gonna tempt fate. Gonna tempt fate because I think it'll work. If not, I'll just slide it off. We'll find out when I do the border, won't we? See, let's put this over here. I like that work lurking. We'll have our little peeps keep that pile company while I'm putting some of it together. There's a wayward piece. Throw that over there. Okay, peeps, I need to get some more pieces out. I'll just set you guys over there. There's another wayward piece. I think this will be a really nice one. I'll give you a spoiler alert, Elisa. I don't think it's going to be done today during this stream. And tomorrow night we have our adult godson is getting confirmed. So that's pretty exciting. So we'll be celebrating that with him. And then Easter on Sunday. So at some point I'll finish this up. Might be one that I'm finishing on next Wednesday's stream. Or Sunday night. We'll see. Let's get a few more pieces from the border. Oh, Wild Country. 1,000 pieces, Jacqueline says. Very nice. What is the... Obviously, it's a nature landscape type scene. I'm assuming. I shouldn't say obviously. What is the image of Wild Country? I'm not very good at landscapes. I'm not really a fan of, you know, water and mountains and such. I can definitely appreciate them. Okay, let's see. Let's get some more in here. Oops. I find I can do landscape if there's like buildings in there that kind of help me out a little bit. You know, like I don't mind a seaside type image if there's a house looking onto the sea or a lighthouse. I actually have a really nice one that I hope to be able to do sometime soon. that I bought a while ago, and I showed it in my last puzzle haul video. Because those are actually, let me get it as long as I'm talking about it. No, maybe it's not down here. Okay, oh, you're working on the ice cream treats? The White Mountain? 1,000 pieces takes a long time. That's why I've been doing smaller piece counts here, so. But the progress you made before was very good, Elisa. I have a funny puzzle to show you guys that's also in my queue to be done. I thought that lighthouse puzzle was nearby, but it's not. So this is a puzzle that I've had for a long time, and I got it. It doesn't say that it's from Good. Oh yeah, okay. So I got it from. There's a store called Unique Boutique, I think. It's a thrift store, but I got it for $3.49. But look at this. Oh, hey Nancy. The one that I'm working on right now is Easter eggs. It's a 300-piece puzzle, and it is by Joyin. They have a little smiley face for the O. Yeah, it's 300 pieces, so I just started working the border. Have my little peep friends. These are Pepper's toys. Thanks for joining us. I was just sharing a funny puzzle that is a robot and a cat that is very ultra spicy with lightning and all that stuff. It's a fun puzzle. I've done it before. It's sort of like they're both Godzilla type dealios. Well, it's actually, I don't know, it's called Unique, but I think it's Unique Family Thrift. So I don't think it's my Unique. Maybe. Hard to say. It's one of the thrift stores that's not too far from me. But it's like, I don't know, 20 minutes, so I have to commit to going. I was going to drop off a comforter today at the laundromat that is nearby that thrift store, but I haven't made it out there yet. So, have you gone shopping at that one and found some things artishly? Yeah, I've never heard of Joyin either. Nancy, I hope you don't mind. I'm doing Twitch as well, and still, you've missed my PSA, I think, of I'm gonna get the streaming down so I don't have to be going back and forth so much, and it'll be a little bit more seamless, but I'm still working on that. But yeah, this Joyin puzzle, it says that it's from Tempe, Arizona. I don't even know if they still exist anymore. I could look that up. What is the date? Manufactured in December 2020. So who knows, since that was an interesting year, it might have been a company that's come and gone. If anybody's interested in looking that up while you're sitting at your computer, it is Joyin, Joyin. And it's a very joyful looking puzzle. I'm all about the colorful puzzles. Except for the one that's underneath my puzzle board, which is that puzzle that is the family vacation, which is a lovely concept because it reminds me of our family vacations. We had one of those very large station wagons. But alas, that puzzle is very dark, so I'm going to have to keep puzzling it, but I don't think I'm going to do it on camera. I think it'll be one of those, if I choose not to finish it, it will be one of those that I put in the what I call my puzzle vault. Puzzles that may or may not get worked, but I don't want to get rid of them because they might hold some sort of historical or nostalgic meaning for me. Since we were just talking about December 2020 and that's what this puzzle is from, I have two puzzles about toilet paper shortages, etc. in my puzzle vault. Each time I've tried to bring them out, I'm like, still feels too soon. So I'm like, but it's something that I want to hang on to because it was a piece of our history. What happened during that year, you know? So I also have some Disney Thomas Kincaid puzzles in there. I am not really a fan of Thomas Kincaid puzzles because they're quite dark. I don't know, how do you guys feel? Have you done any Thomas Kincaid puzzles? I mean, he's an amazing artist. And I saw puzzles by, I don't know if it's a son, but at the Jigsaw Puzzle Convention and competition that I was at, I saw another Kincaid. I was like, oh wow, that's kind of cool. Okay, so now it's time to put the border into the right. We'll take the funny cat and robot puzzle away. One day I'll do this on camera. It's a funny one. Okay, so let's see. We're starting out with this orange egg. Let's see where that's at. I think that's this section. And a little bit of what comes next? I think it's this one. Fortunately, this is holding together pretty well. I do have one of those puzzle scoops that I could move sections, but I think it's buried someplace in my basement right now. Ah, so you're not a fan of Thomas Kincaid either? Or Charles Wysocki. Okay. I kind of like Charles Wysocki. I think I have one of those handy. I think my Charles Wysocki might be upstairs. I have Jane Wooster Scott, though. I think they're similar in their feel. But, you know, the way that I think about it, life is too short to, just like for books, life is too short to, your sister-in-law works for Thomas Kincaid. Well, that's kind of cool. Okay, so again, obviously amazing artist, but just not for me as much. We all have our own preferences, right? And life is too short to be doing puzzles that we're not a fan of. I know that when we're speed puzzling and doing things like that, you gotta do puzzles sometimes that you don't like, but if you're just casually puzzling, we can choose whatever puzzle we want to do, right? Just like some people love doing landscapes, and that is not as much my thing, so I can choose to not. I can appreciate those puzzles, but then I don't have to do them. Okay, so I am still needing to get these in the right order. Okay, this one is over here. The art is fine, but they make awful puzzles. Well, thank you for saying that, Artistly. I appreciate that, because I'm like, so far I've heard people say that they love the puzzles, and I know somebody else that's a big fan, and I'm like, oh, okay, that's great. I love that for you. Okay, so we got that. I need to find the stripe section. Here we go. Oh, no, that's not right. I'm missing a piece in there. Oh, here we go. What does your sister-in-law do for Kincaid? We'll move those little guys over there. Okay, so what's next? Got the polka dot, the stripe, then this one goes up there. This is that moment of truth pretty soon. Whether they will, all the pieces will fit on this border. But you know what? I have other poster boards, so I can always slide it off if I need to. Put these guys over here since that section is finished. Okay, then that is... This one's down at the bottom. Oopsies. There's the polka dots are over here. Oh, great. So that means that the website is still active and the company is still active. Thanks for looking that up, Nancy. It is a beautiful puzzle. Got it for $3.99 from Goodwill. Do they have other puzzles on the website, or do they do? I've seen sometimes companies that are actual, like toy companies that maybe only have 3 or 4 puzzles. So I wonder if they sell other puzzles. Okay, this one goes up here. I think I'm missing a couple of border pieces, but kind of makes sense. Ah, she does a lot of Disney Kincaid stuff. That makes sense. Manager of some kind. She goes to shows and sells paintings. That's kind of cool. I gotta tell you, I loved going... You've heard me gush about it already, but I loved going to the Jigsaw convention. I could totally get on board with going to lots of conventions. My mom, a while ago, had a gift basket business, and it was called Apple a Day Baskets, and I went with her. One of the shows was called the Fancy Food Show, and you could sample different treats, and her gift baskets were basically like heart healthy but still tasting good. And that was the first time I ever had dill dip, or ever had dill. I think I was a teenager at the time, and I remember going from like vendor to vendor and trying different dill dips. Like, oh, this dip is great, and that was the first time I'd ever had dill, believe it or not. It's delicious. Any kind of dip is going to be delicious, right? Look at this, friends, it fit. And I just have one piece that's in there someplace else. So this makes me happy, and you can see the other puzzle peeking out, but I don't have to flip it, so that's exciting. I think I'm going to work on that purple egg, because remember I said that there was only one section of that color purple? Why not, right? And then maybe this green egg, because it is right next to the border. There's another rogue piece. Elisa, Nancy, and Jacqueline, I don't know if you watch Twitch at all, but if you do, you should check out Patio Puzzles. She is amazing. I was listening to her yesterday and today and watching her puzzle. She's working on a spice puzzle right now. And it's so relaxing how she does it. She has it overhead. She doesn't show her face. Maybe she shows her face every now and then. I don't know. But she has wind chimes. And there's birds. I like to call them squeaky birds. Yeah, oh my gosh, she's amazing. Artishly says that. You see only 3 other puzzles on the website? Okay, so they're mainly a toy company. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought. But, so thank you for confirming that. But yes, on Twitch, she is amazing. So relaxing to listen to. I believe she's in the Everglades area, she said. And I learned today that she has 2 cats. I don't think they ever come out with her. We were talking about that a little bit. But if you ever want somebody else relaxing to watch and listen to, totally. Totally. I was a fan. I was doing dishes today and listening to her and listening to the conversation and adding some chat every now and then. In case I haven't said it to you all, I am 100% behind people watching me as they're doing other things. I just like knowing that I'm keeping people company and you guys are keeping me company. I used to just puzzle just straight up by myself without any music or anything. And it's so nice to know that there's other folks out there that are hanging out and listening. Oh, Peter is always on their stream, Artishly says. I did not realize that. I guess maybe Peter the cat hasn't walked across her. I used to watch her a little while ago, not a long time ago, but a little while ago. And then I just started watching again recently. So I probably have missed Peter's appearances. Oh, yep, Casual Puzzler. She's great too, Jacqueline. Does she do live streams? I haven't noticed. You know, there's so many people to watch and keep up with. Whoops, those are 2 different eggs, I guess. This one goes here. As far as people to watch, I know all the YouTube folks know about Javi, but Artishly, I don't know if you know about Javi's Puzzle Odyssey. He is wonderful. And he's so nice. Just a genuine, and he works really hard at creating puzzle content. I joke that I don't know if he sleeps. Okay, so sometimes the Casual Puzzler does streams. Yeah, I should take a look. But yeah, we know and love Javi. Also, oh, I have to tell you guys something cool. You know, Bree, Puzzles with Bree, I think. She's not come on the stream before, but we almost met up at Nationals, but we just weren't ever able to get it together. But I saw her on somebody else's Instagram. I don't know what the guy's name was, but she just did a quick little introduction that, hi, my name is Bree, and I'm like, oh my gosh, there's Bree, she's famous. Yeah, Javi is... Oh, that's right. Artishly was on the panel with Emily, the casual puzzler, and she did a good job. And Karen Puzzles was also on that panel. And who else was on there? Someone that I wasn't familiar with. Jessa. Okay. Oh, and I think, did Jessa do the puzzle, the Anne of Green Gables puzzle? Like, was she an artist that was doing signings? I didn't. Ah, okay. So I bought that puzzle after I hadn't gone very far into the looking around at the vendors until like Saturday, and I really wasn't too mindful, but somebody else that was on the panel with Karen Puzzles and Artishly and Emily Frost from the Casual Puzzler, her name's Jessa. I don't know what her last name is, but she made a beautiful Anne of Green Gables puzzle, and I think the company is Bookworm, maybe? They do book covers. So one was The Great Gatsby, but I bought Anne of Green Gables. She was signing, but I got my puzzle after she was doing signing. But yeah, they had a great panel talking about content creation, and Artishly is on Twitch, and so that's where she was coming from. And then you have Karen Puzzles and Emily, and I think that Jessa is more on Instagram, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, Puzzles and Purrs, she's great too. Artishly, if you don't always... Oh, Jigsaw Jessa Douglas. Okay, so folks that are on Instagram, Jessa Douglas, or Jigsaw Jessa, was the one that was on the pan with Artishly. But yes, Javi is great, and Vicky from Puzzles and Purrs is also great. She has two lovely cats, Phoebe and... don't remember the other cat's name. Oh, Jigsaw Jessa on Instagram, and someone else's. So is it Jessa's Reels? I'm not sure who that. Joyce. You said Joyce's Reels? I'm not sure if that's Jessa or not. Oh, thank you, Elisa. Sophie. Sophie's the other cat. So Sophie and Phoebe on Puzzles and Purrs' channel. So thank you, Elisa. I really appreciate that. Now, Vicky hasn't done live streaming, but she does puzzle along with her type content as well. Not live, so she doesn't chat with folks. Not yet. Who knows? Maybe she will. I think I've mentioned it to her before, and I think she said she was interested, but she just didn't. Oh, different person. Okay, Joyce Yu on Instagram. If you are on Instagram, so apparently Joyce Yu makes really funny ones, funny reels. Excellent. I'm all about promotion and cross promotion of people, you know. Yeah, Javi's the best. He's just a nice, genuine... I mean, I've never met him in person, but he's just a nice guy. And he has done some big piece counts. And I just kind of feel that if we met each other in person, that he would just be just the same and just as nice. He's a big Disney fan, so he does Disney puzzles too, and I haven't done that many Disney puzzles, but I know he's a Disney fan, and I have some Disney puzzles. So, anyway. Oh, hello! Last Piece Puzzle. Welcome. I remember you've joined us before. I really love your videos. They are relaxing to me to watch. They're hyperlapse, right? But I love them. They're great. And your fingernails are so pretty, and your rings, so pretty. Everybody has their own wonderful thing about them. I painted my fingernails for stream once, or for doing a puzzle once, and you know, nice, but I don't generally do that, and so it's not something that's really natural for me. Anyway, you're welcome. What is your name again? I think it starts with an A, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, and Joyce Yu. So we're talking about different Instagram and YouTube folks. I am also on Twitch right now, and so when you see me looking off to the side and looking at the chat, that's what I'm doing. But Artishly, who streams on Twitch, is mentioning that Joyce Yu makes a lot of things on Etsy, puzzle-related merch, which before the next convention, I totally want to be buying more puzzle merch. Aylin. Okay, did I pronounce that correctly? A-Y-L-I-N. Is it Aylin? From Last Piece Puzzle. She's wonderful. She recently did a Egyptian puzzle with like pyramids and stuff. Oh my gosh, that looks like I would have torn my hair out. You did an amazing job. Ah, Alan. Is that right? Yes, and Karen Puzzles is amazing too. I agree. She's the one that got me interested in doing YouTube, because she was so awesome. Oh, cool. Okay, so Emily from Casual Puzzler, during the panel that Artishly was on with the Casual Puzzler and Karen and Jigsaw Jessa, apparently Emily was wearing a skirt by Joyce Yu, the one who we were just talking about that does puzzle merch. So that's cool. Oh, 2 A's, like Aylin? Aylin? I am so sorry if I'm saying your name wrong, because I have a feeling that I am. Last Piece, how about that? If I don't say your name correctly, I'll be like, so Last Piece. I agree. People supporting the community in a variety of ways, giving shout outs, all that, I think that's a wonderful thing, because there's so many wonderful people out there. And when stuff is not great sometimes out in the world, having wonderful people and sharing the love and telling other people about the wonderful people is a good thing. Oh yeah, Mary says that she saw your Egyptian puzzle too. Puzzle Couple. I'm not sure who that is, Elisa. have to look into Puzzle Couple. Yeah, that Egyptian one, I'm like, oh boy. So much of the same, like beiges and darker colors. Yes, he is. He is a good guy for sure. Okay, so now I'm just doing some of the random colors. And Artistly is watching me chit-chat, but not seeing the puzzle. So I'm going to turn that camera around so she can see a little bit of the progress. See, I got some eggs done. Oh, I keep messing up the border of the puzzle that's behind. Thank you. Appreciate it. Okay, so Jacqueline, you said they do them on Monday mostly. Are you talking about the Puzzle Couple, who I've not encountered yet? I'm not sure because yeah, I don't think I've followed them. Maybe somebody, I should get a post-it note and write that down. Okay, friends, this is going to be an interesting moment here. A while ago, I have anxiety issues. It's a lot better nowadays. Okay, good. Thanks, Artistly. So I made these cards a while ago, and these are affirmation cards. And I was going to use one of them to write a note, and I probably shouldn't, but I'm going to share the ones that I made during the time when I was having more depression and anxiety issues. So I'm going to share them in case they might be helpful for somebody today. So this one, you know what, let's see, maybe I could turn it. I'll just read them out loud. So this one says, I do the best I can. I'm a unique and capable person, just as I am. I'll set those out. I don't think you'll be able to see them, but it's okay to make mistakes. I'm willing to accept my mistakes and learn from them. I'm getting a little teary-eyed just reading through these. I'm learning to relax and let go. This one says, this is just handwritten. Some of them are typed, but this one says, I am a winner. This one says, I expect the best. This one says, I live life consciously. Oh, this one says, I am healthy. And this was a big one because I had asthma growing up, and so I was very, very fearful for a long time about like breathing issues and stuff. And it turns out that that kind of bleeds into anxiety. It's like medical anxiety is a thing, and I guess that's where mine came from, really, as being a teenager, and it kind of has stuck with me. So I am healthy is one that I wrote down. Oh, thank you, Elisa. I appreciate that. And Jacqueline, you have asthma? It's scary, isn't it? I mean, I was in show choir. Well, I was in choir. I went to a state competition when I was in high school during the time when I was having a lot of asthma issues, and I was afraid to get on the bus to go a couple hours away because I had such a lack of control. I was afraid something might happen with my asthma. And I remember my mom saying, just get on the bus and go. she said, if they have to drop you off at the hospital for a breathing treatment, just have them do it. And I'm like, okay. And then we got to this hotel, and it was this older hotel that had these like upholstered couches and heavy curtains, you know, a dust catcher's nightmare. I don't think I ended up in, I honestly don't remember if I ended up in the hospital or not. I don't think I did, but boy, that was nerve-wracking. So, and cigarette smoke. You could still smoke in restaurants. And I had a great sniffer, and I could smell, even if we were in the non-smoking section, I could smell somebody smoking in the restaurant, you know. Oh, seasonal change. Yep. Pollen and stuff. That's a thing. That is a thing. I feel for the most part that I've outgrown my asthma, which is, well, I don't know if that's a thing. I had exercise-induced asthma, so I was like in an adaptive PE class, so I got to ride the bicycle, because a couple of times the, oh yeah, Artishley says her allergies when she was in Atlanta were the worst they've been in 10 years. I heard that pollen and all that was really bad in Atlanta. Here is another affirmation that I wrote. I can do it, just watch me while I prove it. Now the funny thing is, when I wrote, these might have been from when I was a teenager. There was a guy, his name was Wayne Dyer, and he had these motivational tapes that I would listen to that my mom gave me, because this was a family mental health issue for a long time, was depression. So she had it. And she was kind of the, well, just kind of push through it and say affirmations to yourself, even if you don't believe it. Same thing, Wayne Dyer, I think, was big in affirmations and talking to yourself. Oh, Artishley says that her dad has Wayne Dyer books. The mention of him sent her back. Yeah, we had these, they were cassette tapes at the time. And I remember kind of rebelling against my mom and saying, I don't want to fake it. I don't want to be just saying things and trying to believe them. I just thought it was, I didn't want to do it. I thought it was, you know, but I did it on occasion. But I think I made these afterwards when I was like an older adult out of home. But I remember she wanted me to listen to those tapes. Ooh. I don't know if I've shared it before. My mom died in the fall. She was 91 years old, and she was in a lot of pain. So it was a blessing. But I you know, when I think back to happier times and such, I do get a little sad. I'm learning to accept those things that I can't control. That's another one. Nothing will stand between me and the goals I've set for myself. You know, the funny thing is I made these cards, but I don't remember going through them that often. I love and accept myself the way I am. So those are good cards. So I don't think I should use them to write the note about the puzzle couple. I should find another piece of paper. I usually just put a little emoji up, and I think it's a heart, but there's something around it like a little, I think it's supposed to be a hug. Maybe? Thank you. Oh, cat hugging a heart. Oh, that's so sweet. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. So you said your dad has Wayne Dyer books? You know, I'm full on having people help you as much as you can. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, one of the tapes, he was saying over and over again, I like myself, I like myself, I like myself. And you should like tell that to yourself. And it makes sense because we tell ourselves things that are not good. And so you gotta combat that with things that, you know, that are good. And they say that your brain, even if you don't believe it, your brain kind of latches on to that. I haven't gotten a piece in a while. So why not? You don't want your self-talk to be, you know, bad. You want it to be good. Oh, that's your emoji. Okay, that's cool. And Wayne Dyer has children's books. I did not know that. That would make sense. Really makes sense. Oh, thank you so much, Elisa. I so much appreciate you being a supporter. I really do. I'm getting a little worked up right now and emotional, but thank you so much. You always give me the thumbs up, and it just makes me really happy. That's why I noticed when you're not at the stream and why I said something the other day. I was just like, I wonder where Elisa's been. So I appreciated that you commented and said that you come on today, because I'm like, oh, good, my friend is coming. I appreciate everybody that comes on the stream, in particular Elisa, because Elisa has been around pretty much since the beginning. Not that I've been doing this forever, but I just appreciate you. We'll do the little heart emoji thingy. There we go. And Elisa's story is she's amazing as well. You are amazing, because she's had some health setbacks as well and has come out the other side and is doing puzzling that she wasn't able to do for a while. So you are amazing. These little peeps are so cute. I buy Pepper toys that he doesn't necessarily play with, but I'm like, they made me happy. Aren't they so cute? They don't have catnip or anything in them, but I don't know that Pepper, he's not really a catnip sort of person. I gave him catnip once and he's like, okay. I don't think all cats are like catnip anyway. Elisa, you don't have a cat, right? I didn't think so. Oh, thank you, Nancy. I appreciate that. Need to find some more eggs to do. I'm going to move our little peep friends over here. I like that. Artishley says, yes, all the cat toys are for her. Rabbit toy from a cat shop at Winter Carnival, and your cat Lily. Oh, your cat's name is Lily. How nice. Ah, okay. Very nice. Someday I want to go to Winter Carnival because that sounds like fun. That's in, I believe, Minneapolis. It sounds kind of amazing. Oh, thanks, Elisa. I'm glad you like the motivational cards. You know what? They were stuffed in a drawer, and I should pull them out. So I'm glad the discussion about the puzzle couple came up, because that made me look at those cards again. I keep wanting to put this on here, and it doesn't fit. Okay, so that purple egg goes over here. I think this is the top part of it. I don't think it's ready to be hooked onto anything just yet, but we will smush it over there, and this egg goes over there, and this egg, oopsies, goes over there. Oops, there's another. So many times I'm like, oh, I just want those to hook together. I feel better when puzzle pieces are with their mates where they're supposed to go. So when they kind of float around here, it's like I'm itching to attach them to something else. I love all the hearts, Elisa. Thank you. Okay, so let's put these over here. Oh, I can move this over. There we go. And that doesn't go there, but I keep wanting to put it there. Oh, I think that goes up here. Someplace. Is that right? No. Talking to my puzzle. Did you guys do that? Let's move these over here. Sometimes I put too many pieces just kind of randomly about. I need to get my box top holder. That's what I need. Here is the, I think I showed you this before. This is also on Thingiverse, this wonderful puzzle 3D printed thing. Box top holder, and that's not a thing, it's a box top holder. I don't know why I've been moving the box all around. I should be using that. I want to show you something that they made at the funeral home. We went to a memorial service for everybody that had passed in the last year, and they made ornaments. And so this was sitting out. This is my mom. And these are little cardinals, and it said, "I am always with you." And I thought about having it out. Oh yeah, I agree. Ashley, it'd be nice if it had a lip for a poster. I thought about having this out, but at work I have some beautiful pictures of my mom and dad when my mom was in much better health. And so this picture kind of reminds me that she was not in great health for several years, and it's a Christmas ornament. I think it needs to go on the Christmas tree, but I just got it recently from my sister. She had picked it up from the, oh, thank you. Yeah, I think her name was Audrey, A-U-D-R-E-Y. But yeah, she was in a lot of pain at the end, and that picture just kind of, even though it is a beautiful picture, and it was when she was like probably 89 or so, it really makes me sad. So I'm going to put that on the Christmas tree, and I'll remember her by the nice pictures that I have at work. But it was a wonderful service that they did. I'm really appreciative that they offered that. Okay, I think I turned this sort of... Oh, this one, let's put this over here. I'm talking to the puzzle again, guys. I see a teeny little bit of this, you can't see it because my face is covering it, but this teeny little bit of the very ornately decorated egg. And it doesn't hook onto there, so we're gonna set it aside. Did anybody else do Easter eggs growing up? We did, but nothing like these. These are gorgeous. We just did the simple little, I think it was Paz was the company that makes the egg dye. Okay, there's too many pinks here. I don't think I want to work on pink. We're going to put that aside. Oh, how nice. They do at your work? A memorial service? Is that for your coworkers that have passed? Is that what you mean? That is so cool. Oh, artistly did Easter egg decorating and Easter egg hunts. Yeah, it's fun stuff. Oh, good. I can move these little guys up here. You know, they never called me back for that paperwork. Oh, well. Maybe I'll just send the email with the information. That's really nice that they have the memorial service for that. It's important to remember people, you know? Oh, we're going to put these over here. I think Pepper might be upstairs because I hear Mr. Frugal Puzzler putting food in Pepper's bowl. But I don't hear Pepper meowing yet. We'll see. Maybe he's going to come down here. Maybe not. Maybe I'm hearing things. And maybe that's not what's happening. Oh, thank you, Elisa. Yes, I'd be curious if Pepper's going to join us, but we'll see. It's kind of messy down here right now, so it's not that bad. He can sit off to the side, I guess. We'll see if he joins us. Oh, okay. So for the residents, St. Paul's Retirement Center. Okay. Oh, that's so nice, Jacqueline. I remember this was amazing. Where my mom was at, they had the staff do like a final goodbye. They had the chaplain there, and the staff that were available, and they told us that they were going to do this. They did a final goodbye when my mom died, and that's just a thing that they do, and they kind of like line the area. And I was so appreciative of that. So I don't know if you guys do something like that, but I was touched. I really appreciated it. Didn't know what to expect, but I was like, they said, "Are you okay with?" I'm like, "Okay, sure. I don't know. This is kind of new." My dad died in his sleep, so it was very unexpected, and it wasn't like we didn't know it was coming. So with my mom, we kind of knew. So I think that's wonderful that you You do wonderful work, period, then, Jacqueline, because the people that were at my mom's nursing home were amazing. And they did so much to help my mom. She was in all different levels of situation. She had like a, when my dad was alive, they had a like a condo home, and then she eventually moved into an apartment, and then she fell and she went into rehab, and then she went into the nursing home when she needed more care. But particularly along, so she was in a wonderful place, and everybody there was so wonderful. So I'm not sure what job you do, but for all the people that don't thank you, I'll thank you, because I'm sure you do amazing work, and just know that people appreciate it. Oh, dietary, very good. That, I think I remember that we might have talked about this before, and I'm sorry that I forgot if we did. Because I think we were having a conversation. Doesn't Javi also work in that, not in dietary necessarily, but isn't he also in that nursing home type field? It's one of the biggest facilities in town. I think I missed something, but that you do, yeah, that's very important. And I thanked somebody who was doing dietary for my mom and the people on her wing, and the person was very unassuming. She's like, oh, I just, put out the food, or whatever. She put out the food. She didn't cook. I don't know who the behind the scenes person that was doing the cooking, but I'm like, no, you do a lot. You're not just doing it. You're helping people and supporting, and it's all very important. Very important work. Let's see. But I seem to think that Javi also is in that field, maybe? I don't know why I'm thinking that, but I think that's what he's in too. But I also know that he's in school, so that's why I'm a little like, I don't know which one. Seems as though my music has oh, that's interesting. It says the chat was disconnected and they can't reconnect it. I don't know what that means. Unable to connect to chat. Please try again later. Let's see. And of course, oh, hi baby. Pepper's here. So I am not sure what's going on. I don't know if that means that the stream is over. I don't think so. So it said, please wait while we try to reconnect you. Unable to connect to chat, please try again later. So I think I would have to, artishly, I don't know if you can see Pepper, but he joined us and is now laying on my puzzle. He's rubbing himself on the other camera. Well, I might be able to close the stream and go back in for YouTube. Let's just try that, because I kind of miss people being able to chat. So I'm going to say I'm going to end the stream and start it up again and see if that works for the chat.